So we are looking at a Year 7's fractions of amounts question. Now this is an advanced question. Let's have a look at it. The question is 5/8 of something is the same as 3/5 of something, but we don't know what that something is. This is how I'm going to understand the question. I've got to understand what the question is actually asking me. It's saying that one whole is divided into 8 parts, 8 segments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's saying that I have got 5 of those slices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have got here 5/8. Okay, that's in red. It's also saying on this side I have got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the red parts, the 3 out of 5, the 3 are 1, 2, 3. So this is my 3 out of 5. Okay. Now it wants to find out that the value, what is the value? What did we start off with? Okay. We should know how to work out a fraction of an amount at this stage. If you don't know that part, then you should be watching a previous video that you can find. Let's have a look at what we need to do next. To be able to follow this question, I now need to have a look at my numerators. I've got a 5 here and a 3. So let's have a look at my multiples. I'm going to write out my 5 times tables here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm going to stop here. I've got 2 multiples that I know, 2 multiples that I know come in the 3 times tables. And I'm going to write my 3 times tables on this side. So my 3 times tables are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and 30. And look, here are my common multiples, okay? If I was to choose 30, then that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6 times 5. And here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 10 times 3. Okay. So that must mean that each of these sections here are 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Which means the part in red here is 3 times 10. And here my 6, these must be 6. Each of these slices or segments is worth 6. And that is the same as if I was to add these here. My numerator was 5. So 5 times 6 is 30. And this here is 30. Okay, so let's have a look at the next screen. So we've just found out that 5 times 6 is 30. Each of these are 6, worth 6. And this is 3 times 10, which is 30. And this it's equal to 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Now I've got to do the reverse part of what you would have normally have done. Let's have a look at the next part. So if this was worth 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, that must mean that 6 multiplied by 8 will give me the total amount. Here we go. So if we look at the previous one, 8 of these, 8 times 6, will give me the total amount here. And 10 times 5 will give me the total amount here. And that's what I've done. So 8 times 6 is 48. We know that. 5 times 10 is 50. And we've just found that out as well. Just a quick recap. We looked at, let's get rid of this. We don't need that. Just cut that out. So we looked at the multiples. We found that the common multiple was 30. And found out the common multiple was 30. We found out that each of these was 6. So if I was to test it, we have to test this now. It's important to do a little bit of testing. The test is 5/8 of, we said this is 6 times 8 equals 48, didn't we? Of 48. Is that really the same as 10 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as 50? Is it? Let's see. So let me quickly write this one down. The question was 3/5 of 50. And to see if this is right, I'm going to do 48 divided by 8, which gives me 6. Ta-da! That's good. And 6 times 5 is 30. Yes, ta-da! That works well. So far, so good. Let's try the next one. 50 divided by 5 is 10. And 10 multiplied by 3 is 30. Yes. So the answer is 48 and 50. I hope you've been writing notes. You can go back to the beginning and see if it works. Press pause where you need to. Press pause where you need to. Give yourself some extra time. Stop, start, rewind, forward. Do what you need and get it clear in your head. All mathematicians are artists. You need to draw the diagram, draw the problem so you can see what is going on. All right. And try and get your working out nice, clear. Spread the work out so you can understand what you're doing. If you understand it on paper, if it's clear on the paper, it's going to be clear in your minds. Okay. Happy learning.